Back in the kitchen, top 5 microcap crypto to look into for July 2023. Keep in mind, microcaps, like I say, and every time I make these type of videos, very risky. They're not just all going to the moon or Mars or Uranus, wherever you guys like, out there in the galaxy. Microcaps, they have high reward, but don't forget, there's high risk to match that reward. So by all means, I'm not telling you guys to buy any of these 4 or 5 cryptos. I'm just telling you to look at them, research them, and I'm giving you my reasons as to why I'm bullish on them and why I think they could net you some insane multipliers. Okay? Always make sure you do your research. I don't want to see you guys, just watch videos and just buy crypto based on what I or someone else says and then come back to me in a few weeks and get shaken out because you watch another YouTuber saying it's a bad pick or because the price is not mooning when you feel it's right to moon. Research gives you this confidence that you're lacking right now. If you feel this way about these assets in your portfolio, to get that confidence, one, you got to have experience, which just comes with time. And 2, you have to research, because if you believe in it, then when you invest into it, you're going to feel better off when you see these consolidation periods. Okay, so I'm just giving you guys some insight as to how I think, how my mindset is when it comes to investing. I don't just take what people tell me is good and say, okay, great, I'm going to throw $10,000 at it. No, I research it. If it's my money, best believe I'm going to research it and make sure it's a good investment. I do not just take what people say. And that is why I'm naturally more stubborn, to add cryptos to my portfolio. So that being said, let's kick it off with number 1, LCX, which had a great cool off. Perfect time to be looking at it for this month. It has less than 20K holders. It's priced at 7 cents, a 54 million market cap, 772 current supply, 950 million, not billion, million fixed supply. If they become a blockchain bank, and yes, they're with the WEF, World Economic Forum, but if they become a blockchain bank, you're going to see LCX above $1. It's going to rocket ship. I can't explain that enough. Their connections are strong. Whether you disagree with the World Economic Forum, I don't care. I'm just trying to make money. And if this coin gets to $1 plus, $2, $3, which is very likely in this bull cycle because the supply is so little and there's only a 54 million market cap, just getting to $1 is a 1 billion market cap, which is over a 10x from here. This is the time to be looking at it. Now, I enjoyed some great gains on LCX because about a week ago, right after I covered it, it went up like 50%. And then eventually it cooled off. So now I'm looking to add to my position. This is what you do, by the way. You don't want to buy on the way up. Think of yourself in the ocean. I don't surf. I don't like the ocean because of sharks. But let's just say I enjoy the ocean and it's your crypto investing zone, right? When the waves are going up, do you typically just jump in and hope it's going to, be a fun ride? Or do you wait until it comes down so you can swim out there and then catch the next wave? What's a more logical decision? To wait for the next wave, right? Unless you want to get totally destroyed by that incoming wave. Same happens with crypto. Don't buy on the way up. Not financial advice. You want to wait till it comes back down. So if you click this week chart, it was up 25%. It was over 8 cents. And I guarantee you some people bought at 8 cents. I guarantee it. And then when it comes down like this, you see them in the comments. Oh, it's a bad investment. No, it's not. You bought high. You bought high, and now you hit yourself because you see it dipping. This is a natural dip. Microcaps are very volatile. You're going to see it the next couple of cryptos I cover, how volatile they can be. LCX a year ago went from under 3 cents to over 16 cents. Over a 5x in a bear market. Quant went over a 6x. They tagged in LCX. And in January of this year, LCX said, it's my turn. I'm going to rocket ship. It went to a 5x. Over a 5x. And now it went up 50%. It went down. Is it going to pump again? Yes. Despite being listed on Coinbase. Despite being an older crypto. Listen, I get it. If you're a catalyst-based investor and you want to find a newly launched crypto before it gets on Coinbase, before it gets on Binance, that is a great way to invest into micros. Nothing wrong with that. The only risk to that is you have to be using a virtual private network, a VPN, and you got to buy off some shady exchange. And as soon as you buy off these shady exchanges, you have to take them off and put it in cold storage. And sometimes these cold storage wallets don't have the support for these newly launched tokens. So you have to do a lot more research if you're going to do this. By all means, that process definitely works. I know another YouTuber who does it and does it very well. But you have to be very aware of what you're doing. There's a process to doing it, right? That's called catalyst-based investing. That's like with meme coins, right? They get launched, Pepe rocket shipped, and then it got listed on Binance and Uphold and Gemini, and now we're waiting for the Coinbase listing, which will send it soaring again. That's catalyst-based investing. It does work. There's a plenty of ways to do that. I'm a little more risk averse. You know, all these micros are on Coinbase, but they're also very small in market cap, and they have very few holders, and they either have pumped before or are looking like they're going to pump again. LCX has pumped before. It's pumped many times. It's down, and I know it's going to pump again. Just my intuition. Obviously, I don't have a crystal ball. I do see this having a big pump, and when it gets to over $1 and people start FOMO buying into it, I'll be looking to take some profit because my entry is very good for LCX. And if they accomplish the blockchain bank mission, if they take some market share from Binance or some of these other exchanges overseas, look out for the price of LCX. It is going to absolutely rocket ship, in my opinion. Number 2, Artblock, another micro that just moons. Like the other day, it was up to 13 cents. I bought it at 8 cents. I made a video saying it was going to pump soon, but I didn't expect it to pump during that time. When I made the video, it was like 2 in the afternoon. I bought it like around 1 or 2, right? And then I dropped that video on Artblock around like 6 or 7 o'clock, I believe. And it was already up like 50%. I couldn't believe it. I was like, wow, I knew it was going to pump again. I didn't think it was going to pump that fast. And now it's down to 9 cents. And we're talking about this on my Discord about, you know, a good entry point to getting into Artblock. By the way, if you're interested in reaching out to me, talking to me, seeing when I buy cryptos like this, or sell cryptos, or trade, or take profits, or you just want to be a part of a like-minded support group, feel free to join my Patreon in Discord. The link will be in the description. I would love to see you there. With that being said, Artblock right now, it dipped down from 13 cents. Like, let's just see how far it went, right? So it went to, 13 cents. I knew it was going to come back down. So now it's at 9 cents. I'm actually going to wait to see if it hits 8 cents again or 8.5 cents. And then I'm probably going to establish another position into Artblock, another DCA into it. This is how you invest into micros, by the way. They're so volatile, but if you have FOMO and you buy them when they go up 100%, keep in mind the liquidity is still low for them unless it's the true, freaking bull cycle for that crypto and it goes like 100x. Okay, then I understand the FOMO there. But if it goes up like 30% in 24 hours, it's probably going to come back down, especially when the market is still bearish. Like Bitcoin went down 1K from this morning, and now it's up $500. It went from 31K and change to 30K, I think under 30K, and now it's back to 30.5K at the start of this video. So right now, we're still seeing a lot of uncertainty in the market. I think I heard rumors that the SEC rejected the Bitcoin ETF, which, guys, that's manipulation. Like, they can reject it all they want. I'm glad they're doing this. They probably got scared the bull cycle was going to start sooner than they wanted. So they're trying to FUD you guys. You guys should be loving red days like this. Red should be your new favorite color. When the SEC comes out with bullshit like this, take it for what it is. A buying opportunity. Whatever you're going to spend tonight on drinks or going out with your buddies or going to the mall, buy your favorite crypto at a big discount and enjoy the profits in 2 years. I love when I see stuff like this. I just take it for what it is, a discount, and I buy some more. Getting back on track, Artblock, 186 million coin cap. The chart looks bad, I'm not going to lie. $1.66 in 2018. However, I said in my last Artblock video, sometimes good companies take time to get going. And Artblock, Robert Mao, he never advertised Artblock. He also only has 700 subscribers on his YouTube channel. It also was only on Coinbase, which is kind of ironic because usually cryptos get listed on Coinbase last. But Artblock is not on Binance yet. It's not on Gemini. It's not on Crypto.com. There's less than 20K holders for a reason. That is why a lot of people still don't know about it. I get questions like, oh, Artblock, isn't that Alliance Block or NXRA? No, different crypto, guys. Artblock is focused on scaling blockchains, layer ones. It also can help make blockchains. It's blockchain agnostic, which means it's a versatile crypto that can be on any ledger. They also have blocklets within their ecosystem to help developers build and scale dApps, build websites, and essentially create a decentralized web. They're focused on Web 3.0 and specifically the decentralization of it. If you believe in that, you might want to look at Artblock. Again, scarce supply, a 9 million market cap. Getting to $1 is 100 million market cap. Getting to Pepe's market cap right now is a $6 Artblock. Getting to $10 is 1 billion. It's competing with Polkadot and Cosmos, multi-billion-dollar market caps. I see Artblock long-term being over $10. Obviously, I don't have a crystal ball, like I said, start this video. Artblock at this price, to me, I think is a great entry. I think it's going to pump again, just like it did with LCX. And it's funny because I got someone saying, he was laughing, when Artblock was up 50%, he commented and said, those who invest into this crypto are the next homeless people. I don't know if he was just hating because he missed the low and he bought high or he got wrecked. You're going to see haters like this. These two cryptos together went up over 100% in 24 hours. Like, I don't know what it's going to take. Like, you're going to see people, no matter what, you can be up like a 10x in your portfolio and they'll be laughing saying you're going to zero. Who cares, guys? That's why I don't care about people's opinions. I just do my own research. I hear what everybody says and I say, okay. And I just do whatever I was going to do anyway. That's the mentality you got to have. Don't be so stubborn and hard-headed. Actually understand what people are telling you, but don't just flip-flop because someone else is telling you something different. This is where self-education is a necessity for this market. It's an emerging market, which means emerging cryptos, which means new information. The more educated you are, the more aware you are, the better off you're going to be. Remember that. With that being said, I think Artblock should definitely be on your watch list for this month. Number 3, Parsec, PRQ. I haven't gotten back into this yet, but like I said with Artblock, they took the experimental label off Coinbase. Now the chains are off, and now I'm all in. Not all in. Not actually all in. I mean, like, I'm looking at it again. So PRQ Parsec to me is like the new Chainlink. It's very similar in how it's like a security base for layer 1s, right? And you guys know I'm very big on layer 1s. So these shouldn't really be a shock to you. If microcaps have utility, and they're small, and I can see them in the future being used to a high extent, I'm going to look at them. So if you're wondering why I picked, these cryptos, they're not random. But PRQ, when you check the chart, again, doesn't look the greatest. I know, $2.60, went down to, just below 10 cents. 18 million market cap. They did have a burn. It used to be a 500 million coin cap. Now it's 310. They have 185 million currently in circulation. So it says 37%, but I believe they haven't updated that yet because it is 310 max supply. There is no more 500 million. So again, scarce. It's like Chainlink. They helped exchange. I think KuCoin used Parsec at one point in the future when they got hacked. So Parsec tracks blockchain activities. So when you see bad actors come in and unfortunately hack these blockchains, Parsec helps track the off-chain and the on-chain data, similar to Chainlink, but a little differently. That's why they got the nickname the police crypto, because they saved many companies after getting hacked and tracking down the actors or tracking down the source of where it came from. So Parsec has a big hand already in helping to secure techs and blockchains alike. And I think it has a lot of potential in the future. Like, again, 310 million coin cap, under 10 cents. It already showed us it can go over $1. I mean, 260 is nothing to bat an eye at. I definitely see Parsec getting back there again and probably getting up to that $5 mark. Probably this bull cycle too. Obviously, take these price predictions with a grain of salt. Not every crypto is going to the moon. These are microcaps. So you got to treat them like lottery plays. Not like your meme coins, but similar in the sense that you don't want to just jump in and say, okay, here's my bank account, slam it into Parsec. No, use caution. I'm giving you guys the reasons why I'm bullish. There's always risk. The risk doesn't go away. It's a microcap, so the risk is there to match the reward. I'm using them to diversify my portfolio and add some exposure to some of that high reward. I am very well diversified to handle the risk of some of these going to absolutely zero. So keep that in mind. I'm very transparent with you guys. I am not hiding anything from you. So just keep that in mind. There's two sides to every crypto, literally. But Parsec to me, the fact that it's very similar to Chainlink, I think it's going to outpace Chainlink, take some of that market share. Chainlink is already like a big market cap. It's already a mid cap. So I'm trying to find the micro cap that can net more multipliers than Chainlink. And I think Parsec has a strong chance at taking some of that market share. And if you're looking for the actual utility of it, it says automation platform which serves as the glue between blockchain apps and real world apps, which is essentially the off-chain and the on-chain. This is very important, guys, because in order to see blockchains succeed in the future, they have to be secure. And how do you get that security? Making sure the off-chain data and the on-chain are a smooth transition. We see accurate, real prices, and we don't just see people coming in, bad actors, and messing everything up. Parsec has strong utility. It's proven it before, and I think the price action will speak for itself this bull cycle. Number 4, Bluesdale, BLZ, another crypto you have to be very patient with. It's also a microcap. 23 million, price below 6 cents, 400 million circulating supply, 500 million coin cap. Again, the inflation is like 20%. Good tokenomics, rare supply, same supply as Solana at one point. Solana is inflationary, but now it's above 500 because of the inflation. This is a fixed supply to my knowledge. I don't think they're inflationary, but I will confirm that in a future video. Bluesdale's all-time high, again, was 91 cents 5 years ago. It's in the Web 3.0 space, like the other cryptos, in the centralized storage. That's the utility for it, but specifically in-game finance, blockchain gaming, which we have not seen take off yet in this market. And if you want to know why, because people haven't caught on to it yet. It's a new trend like AI. Blockchain gaming, I do believe, will be trendy and will be hot. Will it stay in 5+ years? Who knows? I personally think blockchain gaming is going to be like a knockoff of regular gaming. It'll never take over PlayStation and Xbox. Let's be honest here. It will not. But will it draw in more investors, more, some gamers to play? Probably, especially if it's free to play, or, maybe play to earn someone, earn some side income. I could definitely see some potential there. But Bluesdale is essentially a data storage in a decentralized manner, and you can store NFTs, which are non-fungible tokens, like your items in games or artwork or anything that you deem as value that you want to buy and sell. It's a decentralized data storage network for items like that. So it definitely has utility in this space, but the reason why I think it's suppressed is because blockchain gaming is not yet popular. There's no blockchain gaming project out there right now that's mooning right now because people are either not interested right now, they don't believe in it, or they don't know about it yet. So this is one of those microcaps where you have to be patient. It's in Cosmos ecosystem, by the way, which Cosmos itself, a lot of people don't even know about their ecosystem. They think it's just an interoperable crypto that has no value. Cosmos does have some value, although I'm very bullish on Quant over Cosmos. I know Cosmos ecosystem is growing, and I do believe once it gets more exposure itself, they're going to see a trickle-down effect to its ecosystem, which Bluesdale's right in there in a nice niche market. Definitely worth looking into. I think this price is definitely a good entry, but again, use caution like every single microcap. Do not go super heavy. If you do invest, not financial advice, and make sure you research it. If you don't believe in blockchain gaming, if you don't believe in decentralized data storage networks, then Bluesdale might not be for you. So you got to keep that in mind, do your research, and see for yourself if you want to get in. Number 5, Demo. This is a newer microcap I just added to my watch list that I want to share with you guys before I potentially get into it. I'm not one of these people that's just going to, not tell you about a crypto I'm looking at and then come back like a year from now and say, hey guys, look at this crypto when it goes up like 100x. I am not like that whatsoever. Demo is another crypto I found on Coinbase. It adds to my watch list. It's a microcap that just got launched. So let's actually see how long ago. It was this year, I believe. Its chart goes back to April 2023, so it's only a few months old, if that. So the all-time low was 5 cents. The all-time high was 40 cents, and now it's down to 13 cents. The chart actually looks good. The chart looks like it's kind of consolidating. I'm probably going to see another bump up. The only concern I have with it is the high inflation. So they have 102 million in circulating supply, 10%, so they have 90% yet to be released, which means they have 1 billion, I believe, in total supply. So the risk of being dumped on is definitely a lot higher than these other coins on this list. So if you do decide to invest into Demo after your research, keep in mind you have to get out before the masses do. So don't be like a hodler saying, I'm going to hold this to $10,000. Be realistic, come down from Disney and say, you know what? What's a good entry? What's a good exit? Find out where retail wants to get out and set your exit point before that. Retail is known to set very high expectations for price predictions, and they're known for getting wrecked because the whales in smart money, who have computers, by the way, who have phones and can find out what everybody is saying, they always sell before retail does, and they wreck the market for retail. And retail oftentimes loses money, which is why only 20% actually make profits in this space, if not less now, which is unfortunate, but it's how you make money. You gotta know these things so you can be that subset percentage of making a ton of money. So make sure you know about Demo before you get in. It can very well go to probably $1 with the market cap it has during this time before we even get to the bull cycle. But don't just hodl it forever with this, very bad inflation and horrible tokenomics. If you do that, it has shit tokenomics. I'm not gonna lie there. It's very bad. So if I decide to invest into it, I'm gonna keep that in mind and get out before the masses do. But this is a newer crypto that involves your vehicle. I'm still researching it, so I'm going to read to you what it says on CoinMarketCap. It says vehicle owners use Demo to get more out of their cars. Demo app. Okay, so it's an app. Allows them to collect, use, and monetize the data from their vehicles. Developers and data consumers can access this data to build apps and services on a stable, open platform, reducing the cost of delivering better products and services for users. Demo is built in the open with open source components. This approach will unlock levels of transparency, privacy, composability, and reliable and Internet of Things network. So it's in the future trends, increasing user and developer trust in connected devices and services. Let's see what else. Let's go down a little further. Allows companies such as Digital Infrastructure, Geico, Tesla, Ford, AutoZone, and more to issue verifiable credentials of other blockchain-based identity primitive to user, vehicle, or trip as a means to make a secure claim. So I haven't yet seen a crypto that has utility like this. I know there was one on Solana's blockchain called Steppen, which was a run to earn. Like you had to put on their shoes and you'd run outside and you get paid in Steppen, I believe. So this is similar to that, but now with your vehicle. So if you stream your data from your vehicle, I guess you can earn it, Demo, from what I understand, with their app. I definitely had to research it. The reason why I want to cover it is because I found it on Coinbase and the chart looks pretty bullish. It looks like it's going to pump again, and it just got listed less than 3 months ago. So it's a new crypto, which means very few people know about it. I'm willing to bet, and it can definitely give you some nice multipliers during this time before the bull cycle. If you can make money in a bear market, or in this stage, the accumulation cycle, before the bull cycle, and then take those profits and put it into some more blue chip crypto, that's a win-win in my book. So that's why I made this list, and that's why I think you should look into it for July 2023. Anyways, these are my top 5 microcap crypto that I think you should look into and add to your watch list and do more research on for this month. Do you hold any of these 5? And if so, which one of these right now do you think can net you the most multipliers this bull cycle? Let me know down below in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. Really helps so much. That being said, I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.